Warning: the following may contain adult themes, concepts, and languages. Be aware that there is a separation between the character and the player, even when the pronoun I is used.
You know what, I'm not gonna do difficult. Bam.
Okay, I opened
More
this
cards.
one. It's trapped, right?
He was so excited he just went right through the wall. And off
You
the
are
map.
walking towards that chest, and one of the people there up there says, "Don't open that chest."
Yes, why not?
Okay,
Do you ask?
Yeah.
sure.
We found something in this mine. It's now inside that chest, and the voices have stopped. Don't get it out, please.
Define something.
Well, we didn't find it. Two of our buddies did, who were mining here, and it was immediately taken away before any of us could see it. And it didn't end well for our buddies.
Okay.
Does that mean you want us to leave
Were
the
the
chest
noises
here, or do you
were
want
the
us to-
noises unbearable? Like what kind of what were like symptoms?
It was more like voices in our head.
Were you tempted? Was it tempting you to do things?
Yes.
Or was it just a voice? Okay.
More commanding, I would say. But please, just no.
Okay. Let me see something. How heavy is a chest?
Well, while next back, can I roll an Arcana check?
To just tell you, it's a relatively small chest.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if it's like magic?
Or like,
Detect magic from it, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you could do that. You're not certain, but it does give hints of magic.
I guess Toby does the same.
Yeah, Toby, you're.
So is this chest smaller than a normal
reasonably
chest?
certain Yeah, it's just like
A normal chest is 25 pounds. So you want to say this one's like 10 pounds then?
I don't know how big the normal chest would be.
Well, it's 20. A normal chest is 25 pounds.
Yeah, make it 10.
Okay.
7 perhaps. So, Tommy, you recognize small carvings in the chest, which make up writing, which is generally used in magic. So by that, you are pretty sure that this chest is somehow magical.
Oh, so not necessarily what's in it, but the chest itself.
The chest itself is magical, yes.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna say I wouldn't mind taking this and then maybe finding someone who would be able to have more knowledge on the subject. But it sounds like this could be an interesting. This could be interesting piece of stuff.
I asked the people. We won't open it, but it's okay if we take it.
Yeah,
it's
as
not
long
theirs.
as you don't open it, I don't care.
Okay.
We had to
Theirs.
dig this entire mine for those damn bandits just to get this piece of whatever it is.
Is that what they were having you mine for?
I think. They were extremely interested in it.
Are there more of them?
Not that we have found.
Okay, so I picked up the
God, no.
chest, I guess,
I hope not, at least.
and had
Okay.
make my way back to the bodies and
We'll loot them. And
yeah,
then cut
loot
off their
them
ears.
and then cut off their ears.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bodies, you get 6 times light armor.
And 6 more pairs of ears.
You get 5 or 6 scimitars, 1 crossbow, and one crossbow and 2 arrows. Or bolts, so to say.
2 bolts. Okay, how about Marley and I split the bolts?
Okay.
Fine.
I got
One
them.
bolt. I can. Do you want to do something with the armor? I should have plenty of.
I can't wear it, can I?
Leather armor? Isn't it light armor? Or is it medium?
Light armor,
And
right?
It's light.
Can I wear it?
Yeah.
It's not better than what you currently have.
It's not
I
better
think.
than what you have.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Can I take it? How many sets did you say there are?
6?
Total bodies.
Here's what I'm thinking, guys. We probably should escort these guys back to wherever they're from because of the spiders. So, after we get these guys rested and get them some actual food, which I imagine the bandits would have, as well as whatever we can find in the surrounding area, we should give those who are capable armor and weapons, so if in case we get attacked, that they can help us
fight?
defend themselves. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I concur.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just take everything for now. I'll go ahead and just write it in my treasure, and we can split it for later. So we've already taken care of the bolts, Wrath. What's left?
What do you mean?
Is it like
scimitars
6 scimitars.
and 1 light crossbow?
Yep.
And light armor.
The light armor is the six light armor? Or leather armor?
That's the total.
Okay.
Okay,
And
yeah,
don't
so
forget the gold. We have the ears.
yeah, we got the gold. We're gonna go outside, back out to the mine. I'm gonna go
huts.
check on Rita.
She hears you coming out. All of these guys are now, or one of these guys is now awake.
We ask how have they been.
That's this guy here.
You say good morning or good evening.
Wakey, wakey.
I'm bloody tied to a bloody room. Room. Tree.
Tree. Someone had a concussion. So it's just this one guy, right?
He's awake, yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to grab all the villagers, but I'll just
Yeah,
say
yeah.
they are there.
So for the moment, because it's dark out, I'm gonna say everyone. Well, first off, I guess we should gather the food that these guys would have had. Yes. How much food is available? Because they'd have some for the slaves and then some for themselves.
Well, they basically have enough for themselves for a couple of days.
Okay, but that's enough to feed
And
everybody.
They didn't give the slave that much, so it's like one more day of food, which the slaves would have gotten, but sparse amounts.
Why
Okay.
do I have a 4 again? And 23 health. Did I take a hit? I took a hit. We're not at full health, yes? I'm at
Huh?
18 health. I'm at 18 health, and there's a 4 next to me.
You
for
can
whatever
ignore
reason.
these guys. These are the old.
Oh, okay.
I'll just have to grab them again and update them.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna be taking a rest anyway. Okay, so yeah, I'm basically getting. I'm working with the villagers, getting them a safe and place. Probably getting some wood. We're starting to get the campfires, distributing food, and telling everyone to get ready to take a sleep. I'd also ask to see if there's anyone who's capable of defending themselves, and we'd be willing to wear armor. Might have some blood on it.
The general notion of the people, you can actually see that they might be willing, but they are hardly capable of even like, raising their arms in any swift manner.
Okay, would the leather armor technically protect them better than their own bodies, so they'd have a higher AC?
Yeah, it'd protect them a little better, but
Okay, so I tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get everyone with all the leather armor that we have, at least up to how many people there are.
you have 12 pieces of leather armor, and by my count, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guys
13. Okay, so
alive.
wait.
I have a set of armor in my backpack. Leather armor.
Yeah, I have 8. I have 8 extra leather armor. You have the 9th. These guys should not have any, and you included those in the count, right, Wrath? Because we stripped them.
Yeah. There,
Okay.
You have 12 pieces of armor.
Yeah.
From
Okay, so
these
basically
guys.
we'll equip everyone besides one guy with leather armor, and then start making our way back to that town. Hopefully, our prisoners will be willing. So that's what I've done, and basically gone over here, and we're going to interrogate this guy. And I'm going to suggest that someone prepare something to block their mouths and cover their heads.
Okay.
Rita's also he started to prepare food and keep the fires going. He seems
Okay,
content with doing this.
Okay. So I guess now we interrogate.
What? Who are you? What happened?
We're the
Why
guys
am I
that
tied
just
to this tree thingy?
we're the guys that just basically beat up your entire camp.
What? Why?
Why?
Would you be such a jerk? There's no
Why?
reason.
Aside from all the captives you have in the mines and the fact that your group already attacked us en route.
Oh yeah, the captives. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
What are you guys looking for?
Looking? I'm looking for something to relieve this headache.
What are the captives looking for? Or what are the miners looking for? What are you mining for?
I don't know. Stone?
For what purpose?
I don't know. They just mined.
Were these under the orders of your boss?
And then I point to the.
Knocked out drow.
Mhm.
Boss? He just tries to look, but he can't. He's too tied up.
The drow, I say.
He seems completely dumbstruck.
Okay. I would suggest, and I'm gonna tell him this, that you just be a good prisoner for now. Assuming that you do not resist, we won't have to kill you, and we will be delivering you to the proper authorities.
Well, what? What did I do
For,
wrong? I didn't do anything wrong, right?
By association, kidnapping.
Kidnapping? I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, sure. You don't have to be a part of it, but because you're a part of these people's, you helped out these people, and
What
you,
people?
Okay. This is the time I take the gag and just cover his mouth. And then I'm gonna get whatever we have and put it over heads, and then systematically do the others as well. And then after I'm done with that, I'm gonna walk back and say, be good, be quiet, and I won't have to kill you.
Okay.
You just hear some mumbling.
Are we taking a long rest here?
Yeah, we're taking a long rest here. We gotta make sure everyone's well fed, and then we'll basically I'd suggest that we all take post turns normally, and we have them all sleeping kind of like in the center here. These dead bodies are moved.
Where would you
And
lay
then-
the dead bodies?
Well,
cave.
there'd be some guys in the cots. Yeah, we'll put the dead bodies in the cave. And then we can have some people like in here in the different cots.
2 guys per cot, and then we'll just like sleep outside. I have a bedroll, so
Yeah.
I can sleep on that.
Yeah, the people are happy that they are outside, happy that they are, in their mind at least, freed and bad and that they can now sleep in a decent or better bed than they've slept in for a week.
Okay, and unless anyone wants to do anything else, unless we get attacked, we will be getting spell slots back. So, for those of us who need healing, it might be a good idea to use those spells now.
I'll use one of my.
I'm personally okay. Yuma's used all her spells, so Toby.
I do have a hit die though.
Yeah, but you can't do this after the rest.
Well, no, but can I use it now and then get it replenished at the end of the rest?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And you
Think we all-
remember you get one because you are resting anyway. You get half of your hit die rounded down, which we discussed earlier.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So after the long rest, I get a D8.
You get a D8 plus your Constitution for free, or just the D8?
Just the D8.
And it's free, right? And I get my
Yeah, it's
other
free.
2 replenished.
And you get
Yeah.
your other 2 replenished for
So
the
I
next
have
day.
one right now, so I might as well use it just in case.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't seem stupid.
So back to full.
Yeah. Well, you'd roll your Constitution with that, right? Pretty sure that's how a hit die works. Or is it just the D8?
I think it's just the D8.
Let me check.
Anyway, he's back to full, so
I'm back to full anyways, yeah.
doesn't really matter for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. It makes sense if you use your Constitution.
14 out of 14. Anyone else going to roll their hit die?
Assuming that I get all of mine back, then yes.
Tommy, 10. Nice. Which
So I'm
did
gonna do it.
Tommy, that gets you to full.
That does not. I'm only down 1 hit point though, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
You'll get it tomorrow morning.
That's a 22 out of 23.
Yep.
And
And-
Toby, what are you at now?
Well, that was a spell. I'm up to 12 now.
Okay.
But I guess I had
Oh, okay.
2 slots, so it doesn't hurt me to use the second one up now with another cast, I assume.
Guess not, unless we get attacked tonight, which hopefully we don't.
Okay, well, I need to heal.
See resting in chapter 8.
Okay, I'm up to full.
Yeah, you're 16 out of 16. And Rita, she's at full.
Yeah, you add the character's Constitution modifier to the hit die.
Okay. Well,
okay.
anyway, everybody's at full now.
I'm not, but now I am.
No, you are
So,
now.
yeah, I am now.
The night passes on. You stay a little bit later than normal, so that everyone can get a full rest. No, wait. After like an hour, the other 2 are also awake, but they are gagged, etc.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay. So. And they are all back to this much health. Are you going to do anything else during the resting? Anyone?
No,
No.
not particularly.
Alright, then I'll skip to the morning. Later in the morning, so that everybody could get a good night's rest, etc. And even other people. They got ready. As you said, they wear the armor. Unless anyone objects.
No objections.
No objections. Okay, then we'll move on.
I'm gonna talk to the guys before we leave.
Yeah, I have something to say too.
Okay.
I'm basically gonna talk. I'm addressing all 3 of them. I'll basically say, all right, you guys have been captured, and we don't need prisoners. unless you completely comply with us. If you completely comply with us, we have no intention of harming you. But if you become dead weight, then we see no reason to keep you alive, I guess you should say. So nod if you understand and are willing to comply.
It's a little bit difficult to see, but you guessed it, everybody's nodding.
Okay.
Go ahead, Toby.
Okay, well, I let them know that, well, that's not actually true. The drow dies either way. But I'll hold off killing him until we get it back to town and he's questioned.
Really?
I'm very adamant about this, by the way.
I'm there packing up my stuff, and I kind of look
Well,
up.
that's. Are you saying this in front of him, or are you telling this all to the side?
No, I'm saying in front of him. I'm telling you guys,
boy.
I don't care what he hears. I'm letting you know.
So
Because now
basically,
he's got no reason to come with us now. He's gonna die either way.
Well, I mean, his death is dependent on his behavior, so...
The drow will probably end up dying. The drow may end up dying in for his crimes, as he is the leader. That's.
No, I make it clear that I'm going to kill him.
I know.
Whatever happens, I'll hold off doing that, assuming that we don't get, if we're attacked, I may kill him so he doesn't get away. But I'll hopefully try to get him
He'd be hard pressed. He's got shackles on and is tied up with rope.
Yeah, but I'm just saying how I feel. I'm going to kill him.
Okay, and I'm a little bit. I mean, like we're all killers here at this point. I mean, I differentiate between killing and murder, so I'm a little bit. Okay. And well, just do me a favor. If he complies, at least make it quick.
Yeah, if I kind of raise my eyebrows, but I don't say anything. And I don't even know if the others notice me either.
I'm not
I
going
just
to
kind of
torture
overhear
him.
it.
Okay. I guess we just help everyone get ready, and then we proceed to untie them from the tree, but not from each other. And I guess that assuming that they all willingly go.
yeah, everybody's
Oh, first
really interested in getting the hell away from here.
Including our prisoners. So my question is to the prisoners: is do you guys know of any paths that wouldn't go through the forest back to your village?
You are
Not them. The
villagers?
the former prisoner. Not our. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Those prisoners. Yeah.
okay.
The former prisoners. The villagers.
The villagers now. Okay, they don't know any specific paths. They basically say the only path that leads outside of our village is to the crossroads. The rest are just forest paths.
And I'd assume we'd have no idea where the northern road is.
No.
Okay.
You can guess, but it'll be inaccurate. It probably won't be any faster anyway.
Okay. I guess the best way to go back is just to retrace our steps through the forest.
Of course, if we went west, we'd hit the road, and we'd avoid the spider area, wouldn't we?
Is there forest to the west as well, or?
There's forest surrounding you on all sides.
Yeah, but you said the spider problem was in
Spiders
this particular area in the center of the forest. That's all. I just wonder
Would
if
we get the
maybe...
impression that spiders are also into our west, or would they be? Are they everywhere basically, or is it just?
As far as I know, the druids said to you, Toby, that they are basically in the forest and that there's a pretty big problem with the spiders inside of the forest.
Okay,
general.
sorry, I misunderstood. Fair enough.
So yeah, so it seems we'll be
Either
going
way,
in the forest
yeah.
no
Or
matter
I
what. So we
missaid,
might as
it's also a
well.
possibility.
Yeah. So as far to my knowledge, we're going through the forest no matter what. We might as well take the shortest path.
Sounds right.
So I guess we're going with this large progression. We'll have the. I don't really want. I guess. I'll be
I'll take the rear.
You'll take the rear. Okay.
With
Do you
my
want to be
crossbow.
on prisoner duty or no? I guess I'll be in the rear with you on prisoner duty. And we'll have Toby or Tyraneus and Marley take the lead. Kind of taking a broad, like a little bit apart from each other. Then we have like everyone else in the middle, in between us, like we're forming almost like a box around them.
Okay.
Everybody like that?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you, all of you casually walk back. It takes 2 days to completely walk back with all the villagers behind you, or in between you. And in the meantime, nothing really happens. You could find food, and you brought some food from the camp.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about that. And at the end of the second day, you basically walk into the village, and all the men and the boys are running to their houses. You can see wives.
We want our armor back, by the way.
You can see wives coming out, daughters coming out, and they just hug each other and are extremely happy. And the wives come to you, thank you 1,000 times for your help. And of course, they just when they reach their house, they just take off their armor, give it back to you, thank you for saving them, etc.
Okay.
And I think we should leave it at that for today.
No
Okay.
debrief.
Yeah, that's the game part, and now we get the experience part, debrief, etc.
Okay. Do we split the leather armor among the four of us?
Sure.
12 for the four of us, right? 3 each.
Yeah. There's 12 total, so yeah, so everyone has 3 leather armor on top of whatever they had beforehand. And
Well, I
we
gave one of
had-
mine, so I have 3.
And then we had, does anyone not have a light crossbow who wants one? Guess not.
Yeah, no thanks.
Would you like an extra scimitar, Toby?
No, it's okay. I have an extra one.
Okay, do you guys want, I have 6 of the scimitars. Do you guys want, the 2 of you, want any of them? Split it 2 each, or up to you?
I don't mind.
You don't care either way, or you don't mind the 2?
I don't mind either way.
Yuma?
You could just make it easy for everything and just split it in 3. 3 for everything.
He doesn't care for it, so technically it's... why don't we go ahead and... Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and give, Tommy 2. And if Yuma doesn't care, I'll keep the other 4.
Well, if I can help you sell them again, and as long as you give me half the profit.
Okay. I'm all for that. I should be relatively close to my weight limit.
The gold was 120 gold total.
So
So
40
45 each. 35. They don't know how to do math.
No,
30 each. Yeah.
30 each, yeah. Unless
I
somebody
will add
doesn't
that.
want the gold, but yeah.
I'm adding it to my
Mhm.
gold
Same
pieces.
here.
And finally, for a lot of people, tends to be the most interesting part,
The experience?
the experience for the last fights. For the initial fight, 6 bandits, 1 draw, you get a total of 500 experience, divided by 4 is 125 each.
Okay.
The second fight, 6 bandits is 375 experience total, and I'll add 125 for saving the villages and basically completing a quest here.
Okay.
Which
Another-
brings the total to 500 again, which brings 125 per person, so the grand total XP per person is 250.
Okay.
Grand total for me is 575.
Yep.
Anything else will start off next session, which will be next week somewhere.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
I'm gonna kill the drow, just so you know.
Yeah, but that's next time. So
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing.
you'll have to remember.
That'll
that.
be
Oh,
interesting.
I won't
given-
forget.
Yeah. Okay.